Hello everybody, welcome back to Dave's Garage 249. I'm Dave, glad to have you back. Shout out to new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. We picked up some viewership, it's kind of fun. So I wanted to first of all show something new in my shop, which is this furnace. It's 11,000 BTU, it vents outside and it draws combustion air from outside as well. So the reason why I wanted that is because what I had up there was a Radiant 99% ventless unit. Too close to the ceiling, it's making everything too hot. Also, it started messing up. The gas valve was going bad on it, and I started getting carbon monoxide alarms in the house. Then that was quite an adventure because we have the ring system here, and the ring system notified the authorities, and we had a visit from the fire department and then the gas company at about 3 o'clock in the morning. So that was a lot of fun. So that thing had to go. So that's a big change in the shop, but it's very, very comfortable in here right now. Outside we're having very cold weather. I think it's actually like 8 or 9 degrees outside, but my outside sensor's in the sun, so it shows 27 outside, but it's actually like 7 or 8. But it's a nice 65 in here if the sun shines. In the mornings when I come in here in the morning, it's usually about 60. And if it's a nice day out, it'll be 65 like this. At night it'll drop down to 62, but that's real comfortable working temperatures. And the whole room is heat soaked, so it's everything is 65 degrees in here or 60 degrees. So it's a comfortable thing to have. I'm really happy with it. It doesn't take up any room. It wasn't complicated to install. So I went to a swap meet this last weekend, and a gentleman had a couple of these Belvedere hood scoops, and I like the hood scoop. This is the one I want on the car. He had 2 of them. He said that the supplier's not going to make them anymore, so these were it. Of course, that made, you know, supply and demand thing. Paid a little bit for it, but I have been looking around, and these are kind of getting hard to come by for this car. This is what looks correct on this car. So that's going to be another project coming up, is installing that. And fortunately, I've had a gentleman work in a paint shop, automotive paint shop. He's been able to come up with a pretty good match for this paint, because this is not the medium turquoise that this car was originally painted. It's kind of off from that, and it's a custom mix. So he was able to take a photograph and then get the basic paint code and then make some adjustments, and we've got a pretty good match. So I may paint the hood scoop the same color as the car to kind of tone it down, or we can go the opposite direction. We could wrap it, or we could paint it flat black. Another thought I had was paint it a nice creamy white, and then maybe paint the top of the car creamy white. So there's just endless possibilities. But in the meantime, though, we're moving on to wheel and tire package. Okay, so here's the end result. It's like 10 degrees outside, but I backed it out so we could get a total look at how this car looks now with the Kragers and the wheel and tire combination, and I am really happy. Alright, I haven't done one of these in quite a while, so I know that quite a few of you build models, and maybe some of you are still interested in this kind of stuff, but I have kind of a bit of a collection left of old kits from the 1950s. I built these when I was a kid. I'm 69, 68 going on 69. So my dad would bring these home from work, and we would watch Hogan's Heroes and Gomer Pyle, and if the old antenna was working good on the roof, we might get ABC and be able to watch 12 O'Clock High, which was really good, but we could barely get it, and my dad wouldn't spring for a rotor. So anyways, this is what I got. This is the F105B Thunder Chief. This is one of the more common Revell S kits. The reason why it's called S is because they put this on the side of the box to use the Revell S cement. This is copyright 1958. It was molded in Venice, California. American made. You can tell the inside of the box has the original plastic because the 1950s plastic was kind of hard, shiny, and brittle. and that's what this is. And I'm not going to show you all the pieces, but inside of one of the pieces will be a copyright date too, and also you can tell when it's the original old thing. It will have, I don't know if it'll focus real well, but see the where the decal goes is engraved, or some of the more advanced modelers would paint that right in. So decal sheet is still kind of flat, but yellow and probably not usable, but pretty interesting how they cut it all up to go around the landing gear. And the landing gear wells has this cool display stand, so you can do a desktop display. And what's hard to come by is usually this metal ring is usually missing from these kits, but there are guys out there that have reproduced the metal rings, so you can get those again. So anyways, just thought I'd show you one of these old kits that I've got, and that's all I got about that. Oh, see the hat? Yeah, anybody from around Kalamazoo or US 131 Dragway from the 60s or 70s recognizes that hat. How do I look, Volturi? Do I look like my dad? Anyways, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time on Dave's Garage 249. Thanks for watching.